Shalom Aleichem Rabbi Yisai. We are moving right along with Hachzek Mishnah Zayin. Hua yoimer marbe basar marbe rima, marbe nechasim marbe daiga, marbe noshim marbe kshofim, marbe shvachis, marbe zima, marbe avodim marbe gezel, marbe Torah, marbe chaim. That's what we're going to get up to today. And if you looked at that Tosis Yomtiv that I mentioned yesterday, he actually makes the connection between the last Mishnah and this Mishnah. It's a Gavaldig Upshot. It's kedai to look it up if you haven't looked it up yet. Says the Rabbeinu Yoina, Hua yoimer marbe basar marbe rimo. So, says the Rabbeinu Yoina as follows, Ha'adam choyshev ki al yedei tanug ve'idun, feeling geschmack in this world, tanugim, and resting, Chaim Yosef, he'll add life to himself. Ki yanig atzma al pi hateva, ve'in shultin b'yem amoves, lo la'ezav lo lahoyel, yeh lo basarahu. This extra basar that he created for himself is not going to help him. Ki l'boishes ve'gam l'rima. It's only just going to cause him busha and going to create more rima, which is the snails. I think Rashi says over here, let's see. Mar berima. One second. Oh, I saw someone. Where was it? No, it wasn't the Rashi. It must have been someone else on the Mishnayos that, marba basar, if a person has a lot of flesh when he goes in the kever, it's marba rima. Pshuta kamashmo. They like fat, and they even said a loshon that a rima in the guf in a guf mace is the same tsar and the same pain as a machat, a needle in a person's flesh when he's alive. So not kedai, Rabbi Yisai. Marbe basar marbe rima mamish not kedai. And the Rabbeinu Yoina is saying you think that it is kedai. You think that being marbe basar and tainug in this world will make you live longer. It's mamish not. Mamish not. Ein shiltoin b'yom hamavis. We have no way of being shoylet on that day. It will just happen, and there's nothing we can do about it. And it's not kedai to be a bal basar when that happens. It's pashut. Mar b'nechaz mar b'daiga. Al yachshav ki al oshroi v'roiv nechazav yevala yemoisav betoiv. You will spend your days in good. Ushnoisa b'niimim, gavaldik, summer homes and all the good stuff. Because the truth is, v'hu doeg aleim kol hashana kula. He's actually going to be doeg on these things the whole year. She'al oisa lechacham ve'agedcha ashirim v'yomrulach. This is a play on words, the poetic license that the Rishonim have. What's the lashon? Sha'al avicha ve'yagedcha zekeinecha v'yomlach. That's the pasuk. So the Rabbeinu Yoina is saying, how do I know this is true? Sha'al oisa lechacham ve'yagedcha. Chacham meaning the Bala Mishnah. The Mishnah is being made marbe nechasim marbe daiga. Ashir ve'yomlach. You go to the usher, ask him point blank. He will tell you the emes. Is that the marbe nechasim is marbe daiga? Marbe nechasim marbe daiga. Continues the Mishnah with Rabbeinu Yoina. Marbe avodim, marbe gozel. Marbe shvachos, marbe zima. Marbe noshim, marbe kshav. There's three things going on over here. And they all share one common denominator. It says the Rabbeinu Yoina, shlosh dvarim halalu, acherim oisim oisam. You are not actually doing the davar ra by itself. If you acquire avodim, you are not going to be a gazlan. Okay? If you're marbe shvachos, you are not marbe zima by yourself. And if you're marbe noshim, you are not going to start doing witchcraft. It doesn't happen like that. They do it, but it's all your fault. And you get punished as if you actually did it. Explains the Rabbeinu Yoina as follows. The avodim will now steal. They're low-class people. They're going to steal. Because it's your responsibility to keep them away from gezel. Even if you don't know that it's happening, hadavar olav mushlach. The responsibility is upon you. Ki kaspoi uzahovoi heim. Avodim is mamish it's a nechasim. Nechasim sheish nikrim b'nechasim shein lem achrayis. You're nechasim. Gam ashvachos also do bad things. They're mezanois im acherim. Shtufei zima hadover olav. This bad maisa is all attributed back to you. Ki iluhu ba'atzmei mezana imay. Ki nevala ne'esesa bebeisai, because this nevala is being done in your house, so it's all your fault. Gam birvois hanoshim, having a lot of wives, gorim lem sheta'asena kshofim laharbois ba'alva. There's jealousy. You have a lot of wives, so they're jealous of each other. How are they going to convince you to like them more than the other one? They're going to do kshofim. Witchcraft. Until she brings his heart closer to her. And she'll also make her tzara very angry. So both terrible midas will all be on his neck. This is an ovain plili. I'm not sure the translation of the word plili. You're not allowed to have a machshefa, and she's going to be doing kishuf, and she's your wife. You're bringing that about. So that's all your responsibility. So this is now going back to the first two things we said. Mar b'Torah, mar b'chaim is not going to help you with the avodim, shvachos, and kshofim. That's just pashut. Stay away from that. Don't do that. There's no way to fix that, except to minimize those problems. But what we said before, mar b'basar, mar b'rima, mar b'nachas, mar b'daiga, if you're mar b'Torah, they give you chayim. Zeh adavar keneged ma she'omer mar b'basar, mar b'rima. Shal yedeh tanug yiskatzru yomav. Having too much tanug, you're going to have less days. But al yedei amal Torah ya'arichun yomav. V'gam keinu keneged mar b'nachas, mar b'daiga, because daiga also shortens a person's life. Ki dagas ha'nachas mekatzeres shenoisav. But dagas ha'Torah, even though it's a real daiga, avki daiga gedol lamevin kasher yachshav ba'alacha ad yomer dover davur al oifanov, it's not easy to be mechaven la'alacha, and it takes a lot of daiga. So you would think that the action of daiga, worriness, makes a person, is matish the koyach and makes a person live shorter years. Daiga sa Torah, adarabba. The more you daiga on Torah, the more you're going to live. The daiga that you have for Torah is not possible for it to do bad for you. Right? Yogain is a sickness of the heart, and daiga is finishes it off. So maybe it would be the same thing by Torah? No. Says the Rabbeinu, ach doeg ba Torah oirich yom mishnais chaim v'sholom yusifu lev. Al zeh omer Shlomo HaMelech, al Hashem yiras Hashem toisif yomim u'shnais rishayim tiktzor. No. So adarabba, we see from Shlomo HaMelech that yiras Hashem and daiga for HaKadosh Baruch Hu and for the halacha and for Torah is only going to be mar b'chaim. We'll see each other be'ezah Hashem tomorrow. Kol tuv.